A trust versus a will. Which one protects your family best? Well, one, you're going to pretty much guarantee you're going to go to court. It's going to be public. It's going to be potentially a big fight, and it's going to be delayed. It's going to take a long time. The other can be very quick. As an example, I'll tell you this. One of my favorite meetings to have is when the children of one of my estate planning clients comes in a couple weeks after their mom and dad have passed away, and they bring in their mom and dad's stuff and their binder that we give them, and they sit down at the desk, and we open up the binder, and I express condolences. We do a quick title search, check the county records, and realize that, hey, what we did wasn't undone by a title company. That's a whole other story. And everything was done. And in a matter of days, the successor trustee in the trust is in charge. They were able to get into the home. They're able to get the home sold or listed for sale. They could divide up the furniture and the other, family heirlooms without court, without a fight, without time. So, a trust will keep your estate plan private. It will be much faster and generally much fewer fights and contention occur among people that are inheriting things when there is a trust versus when there is a will, because there's no court involved. So, if you're concerned at all about fights and court and those kind of things, you want to avoid those kind of things, let's seriously talk about a trust. Hey, if you want to pay me a lot of money in the long run or have your kids pay me a lot of money, let's just do a will. It's up to you. I'm being a little bit facetious and sarcastic here, but both a trust and a will serve their purposes. We typically do an estate plan that contains both, but a trust generally is the best way to hold property to avoid probate and to avoid the costly court battles that can occur if you only have a will, or heaven forbid, you don't have an estate plan at all and we're dealing with intestacy and those difficulties. So, bottom line is this. Come see us. Make sure you're getting what's best and right for you and your situation, because some people don't need a trust. A lot of people do. So, if you're somebody, you've got real property, you have kids that are under the age of 18, you've got some money invested or in bank accounts and that kind of stuff, you need an estate plan. Otherwise, the state of Utah has one for you. And typically, for your children, the easiest type of an estate plan to create for them, where you maintain control and you show some compassion and love for them by having things planned out, is to have a trust, especially if you've got real estate. One of the things that a trust can do, and a will can do too, but not as well, is a trust, you can put rules in. Our trust package will typically include language of someone going through a divorce. They don't get their inheritance. If someone is in the throes of a drug addiction, they don't get their inheritance. If they're being sued by a bunch of creditors, they don't get their inheritance. So you can exercise some control, preserve assets, and do a lot of stuff if you do your estate planning right. And typically a trust is going to offer you better protections and save you more money in the long run. So listen, I'm Travis Christiansen with Greater Zion Law by Boyack Christiansen. We're happy to help with these things. GreaterZionLaw.com. Give us a call.